Hundreds of brides and grooms across the country are canceling or postponing their weddings due to the coronavirus. We are hearing that a lot. A Facebook group called Wedding Disaster Support COVID-19 already has more than 2,400 members and still growing. Meg Oliver reports from outside a bridal shop in Montclair, New Jersey, also pronounced bridal shop, where the sign on the door, I hate when I do that, where the sign on the door has a jarring message.
The sign says the shop is only allowing in one bride at a time with 2 guests. Like many, the wedding industry is being disrupted by coronavirus. We spoke to a couple who had to postpone their wedding, but they weren't about to delay becoming husband and wife.
May today be the happiest days for all of you.
This is not the wedding day Lauren and Jacob Greeno envisioned, but it's a day they vow to never forget.
I pronounce you to be husband and wife.
You're going into the courthouse and you're throwing away all of your plans.
Yes.
We spoke to the bride and groom just minutes before their I-dos at a courthouse in Virginia, a far cry from their 300-acre wedding venue in Maryland. They rushed to tie the knot Monday shortly after canceling.
We're excited to get married. That's really what's the point of all this is. We want to be together, so we're excited for that. Hopefully we'll be able to celebrate with everybody else later.
Earlier this week, the president released guidelines calling for people to avoid gathering in groups of more than 10 people to help stop the spread of the coronavirus.
Initially, I completely broke down.
Colette Rishu and her fiancé, Chris Morton, have been planning their New York wedding for more than a year. Now they're trying to find a new date.
Vendors book up 2 years in advance sometimes, and now that everyone's having to reschedule, it's even harder to find a new date that's going to work for all our vendors.
Zola and The Knot, 2 of the most popular wedding websites, are encouraging couples affected by cancellations or postponements to reach out to them for assistance. They've also been offering tips to couples, like designating someone to help them call guests about the change in plans and talking to vendors to see if the wedding date can be moved without a financial hit. But a financial hit is something wedding vendors and businesses fear too.
This is uncharted territory, for sure.
Liz Selassie owns Designer Loft Bridal, a wedding dress shop in New York City.
I think March is we're going to be decimated. It's much quieter.
Hi, good afternoon, Brittany.
Selassie is fielding constant calls from panicked brides and their mothers who are dealing with postponed weddings.
We will work with those brides. We're holding a lot of dresses for girls that have had to postpone. We're all in this together.
Right now, I have 5 weddings that are being impacted.
Kenzie Ray McMullen, a wedding photographer in Florida, is also doing her best to work with brides who she says are mostly rescheduling for the fall.
If you went through the wedding right now, I don't think they would be happy.
McMullen, who is immune compromised, also worries about her own health.
I have a bride who is planning to go forward with her wedding as far as we know right now. And I'm there for my brides. But going out to a wedding or any gathering, even if it's only 50 people, is still more dangerous for me.
Brides like Rishu told us health is most important. She's come to terms with postponing her wedding and has a message for other brides.
Try to remain calm and know that, what's going on is bigger than anything we can control.
Rishu and her fiancé are still considering getting married on their original date, but with a much smaller group. We also talked to other couples who expressed concerns over refunds and rescheduling, difficulties with their venues. The Knot advises reading your contract closely and calling a lawyer if necessary. For CBS This Morning, Meg Oliver, Montclair, New Jersey.